In the last video, we talked about something unsettling. That you have, never experienced reality, how it actually is. That what you experience is filtered by your senses, by your mind, by structures that you didn't choose. On today's video, we're going to take that one step further. Because if reality is filtered, then interpretation is not optional. It's a constant. Nothing you experience arrives neutral. Events don't simply happen and register, okay? They are interpreted. And the first thing the mind immediately asks is, what is this? What does it mean? Is it dangerous? Is it good? Does it threaten me? And before you think, before you even reason, the interpretation has already happened. And this is not a flaw. This is literally how the human mind works. Again, we keep saying it over and over. Two people can experience the same event and walk away with completely different realities. One sees betrayal maybe, and the other might see necessity. One might see an injustice, and then another might see it as order. The events are one and the same, but the meaning behind it is not. Okay, the meaning is added after perception, and meaning shapes behavior. This is why memory changes over time. Okay, you're not remembering the event, you're remembering the interpretation that you built around it. You see, the Bible understood this long before in modern psychology. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7. It doesn't say as a man experiences, it says as a man thinks. Meaning comes first. Identity follows. Okay, so reality is lived through our interpretation. Here's where this becomes important. If meaning is added to experience, then meaning can be guided, not by controlling events, but by shaping your own interpretations. Okay, this is more efficient than force. Way more stable than violence. And it's more subtle than control. Remember what we said about time and space in our last video. These are not properties of our reality. They're simply mental frameworks. The same is true of story. Okay? Stories organize experiences. So history is not just what happened. It's how what happened is being told. What's emphasized, what's ignored, what's framed as heroic or necessary. This is why the Bible is written as a narrative, not data, okay? Stories shape meaning, and meaning shapes reality. Raw experience without interpretation is terrifying. It's chaos. Our minds need structure, okay? So it accepts explanations, stories, authorities. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. This isn't about information. It's about understanding. You see, without meaning, fear takes over. And fear makes people receptive. This is the first form of power. Not control over people, but control over interpretation. If you decide what an event means, what is normal, what is dangerous, maybe what is inevitable, you don't need to rule with force. Okay, people will regulate themselves. Just a simple example, okay? Think about money for a moment. A piece of paper has no inherent value, okay? We know this. But the story attached to it determine your behavior, your stress, and your obedience. Now, money works because people believe in the interpretation. Don't worry, we'll go deeper into this later. But notice something now. The event is neutral, but the meaning is everything. You see, once you understand this, something becomes clear. Power does not start with just government or banks or laws. Okay, it starts with meaning making. Who decides what something means? Who defines success, failure, security, or even normal? Who? These are not natural truths, but these are interpretations that have hardened over time. At this stage, nothing feels oppressive. Interpretation feels very helpful, feels comforting, feels necessary. And that's why it works. You see, power does not appear as domination, it appears as explanation. So now we know two things. Okay, the first is you do not experience reality directly. Okay, and the second one is you do not experience it without interpretation. So then the next question is unavoidable. If interpretation shapes reality, who has been interpreting the world for you? That's where we go next.